The Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon the man, and while he slept, took one of his ribs, and closed up its place with flesh. And the rib which the Lord God had taken from the man, he made into a woman, and brought her to the man. So was Eve literally formed from the rib of Adam, or was this symbolism? It was symbolism, just like God telling Adam that every tree he may freely eat, but not to eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. For in the day that you eat of it, you shall surely die. Adam's rib symbolizes DNA, the fundamental molecule of life. DNA contains the instructions needed for an organism to develop, survive, and reproduce. To carry out these functions, DNA sequences must be converted into messages that can be used to produce proteins, which are the complex molecules that do most of the work in our bodies. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. The people who told the story in Genesis focused on the rib part of the name. The rib symbolized the curved DNA strand. There will be those who will say that there was no English word for rib in the Hebrew Bible. It translates as side. Also, the term deoxyribonucleic acid wasn't used until 1953. I'll explain why rib had to be used. Humans have 46 chromosomes. Normally, each cell in the human body has 23 pairs of chromosomes. Half come from the mother, the other half come from the father. Women only have XX chromosomes, men have XY chromosomes, meaning that you can only have Eve come from Adam's rib and not the other way around, because Eve lacks the Y chromosome. Only after mating can different sexes be created by Adam and Eve. The other clever part is that we come full circle back to why ribs were used as symbolism. Humans are born with 24 ribs, 12 pairs of ribs. Both males and females have 24 ribs. Here's where basic math comes into play. God took one of Adam's ribs to make Eve. That leaves Adam with 23 ribs, which happens to match 23 chromosomes. Each cell in the body has 23 pairs of chromosomes. That means that the translation using rib is correct. It makes you wonder what symbolism is hidden in other ancient spiritual texts or mythology. What do you think?